If you've been considering getting a more advanced scan tool for the automotive industry, no matter if you're a shop owner or an individual, the Topdon Phoenix Nano is definitely one to consider. And right now with the coupons and the Valentine's Day special, hey, this thing is marked off $250 off the retail cost. And what I like about it, it'll actually cover many of the 2020 newer vehicles like GM, Chrysler, BMW, Volkswagen, Jag, as well as more to come. But this right here is one solid unit. So you start looking at the hot resets. This unit has 32 different hot resets in it. So this right here is going to cover many of those things as a full diagnostic scan tool. So you're talking ABS bleeding, your air fuel resets, your air level calibration, brake resets, coolant bleeds, crank position sensor, DPF regens. You're talking electronic throttle relearn, power balance monitoring, gas particulates, gearbox relearn, high voltage, the immobilizer reset, the injector coating. You're talking the cruise control system, the NOx sensor, oil maintenance, seat calibration, steering angle, sunroof resets, tire pressure monitoring reset database, as well as window calibration and transport mode. So this thing has 32 different hot resets, and we're talking a bidirectional unit. So you can send the signal out to turn the wipers on, relays, and so forth, and you can see real time, pinpoint that issue. Is that the problem or not? But then you start thinking about what vehicle does it cover? And you're covering over 110 different vehicle brands, over 10,000 different vehicle makes and models here. So no matter what you're looking at, they're constantly adding to it. But this right here is a 4-core 2 gig processor, 4 gig of RAM, 64 gig of ROM with an 8-inch touchscreen on it. So this right here is going to have a lot of the feedback support that you would see, as far as being able to reach out to Topdon, and you can do that through their support line or the feedback, sending it directly to them. You can check your history, go into your library, and when it comes to like gallery and camera, this thing has a pretty nice display on it to be able to quickly get back to where you were and what you're looking for. But this thing is it's one sweet setup. Calculator, on-screen tablet settings. Hey, this right here, it's got the ADAS. So this is something like more advanced driver assistance system. When a vehicle's inside of an accident, usually you got to have this reset. But hey, the Topdon Phoenix Nano will do just that. So you start talking about the different programmers and resets and doing key fobs and ECU code. This right here is solid. It does not cover 100% like any would not, but this right here covers a lot of different makes and models. So you get 2 years free on the updates with this, and after that you have to choose to pay. If you decide not to, you keep your current OBD2 function. So this right here you can choose to update later on if you decide to, for the new years and so forth. But this thing, you start looking at the email, your quick support, screen recording, your gallery, quick settings, sound recording. So this thing right here is just an all-around great scanner. To have 32 different hot resets in it, so you're talking, once you do the procedures, your freeze frames, your active tests, save those folders, send them as an email to the shop owner or to the individual. So this gives you the option that you can actually treat it as a full diagnostic scan tool for mid-sized shops, or down to the end user for doing side work around the house, or checking the program on your vehicle. But with the Valentine's Day, you're talking over $250 off for a short time, as well as the coupons added in there. So pretty sweet setup here. Don't miss out on it. This is one that overall, checking with many of the different scanners, this is a pretty solid unit. So you get the hard case with it, with your accessory packet inside of it, your startup guide, your welcome, and this supports many different languages also. So all around, this is just a pretty solid unit here. So again, you got several different ways that you can check in. You can go online and do some research on that. You can take your little screenshots for, say, your live data and the things that you're doing. And this right here, it's just all around, it's a great scanner. So don't miss out on it. Check out what's going on with Topdon. But if the Nano is too much for you, hey, there'll be a link down below that you can find out more details on the Pro, the 900, 600, and the 500. But they all have a nice sale going on for a very short window here. But solid company, solid products here. And this is one that will definitely give you peace of mind when you're doing your research as well as your diagnostics on your personal vehicle. Great tool to have, great scan tool. Check it out down below, guys.